Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing really well. I hope that you had a nice day, and even if you're busy, that you will manage now to get a few moments of relaxation and just sit back and give yourself some time to just chill. For today's video, I wanted to do something different, maybe not so much. I think I always say that when I feel like I try something new. I have a little book here on me with some images, and I thought we could just flip through the book, do some paper tracing, some describing of images, looking at the images, and basically something really chill, very low maintenance, something that you can maybe put on even in the background and just listen to it, and it will help you doze off. Fingers crossed. So I wanted to do this a while now, but some of you may know, some may not. My phone recently broke. Well, it's been broken for a while actually now. First it was the upper part of the screen. I couldn't click it. Then it had a big white stripe in the middle of it. I could still use it. And then ultimately it was literally flipping off the screen. It was just opening like this, like a little book. And obviously it turned to black and I couldn't use it anymore. So I didn't have a phone for a little bit. I had a phone I just used to text and stuff, and I have ordered it now. I've ordered a phone, and this would have been perfect to have a double camera where I could show you from a nice angle the pictures up close and all the images that we'll be looking at. But alas, I don't have the phone yet. The order has been delayed, which is a little bit of a nightmare, but I'm just hoping that they don't email me and tell me the whole thing is canceled because they can't find the order or the phone. I don't know, I'm thinking on a worst case scenario here, but anyway, we'll work with what we have, and hopefully just looking at some images and the sounds will be enough for today. So I have this little book. It is called Sweden Style. It's by Taschen, and I suppose this particular collection is called Icons, or the series. It smells really nice. And my mom has a few of these books. I think she also has Paris and maybe Scotland. I don't know if Scotland has one of these. Maybe it's a guidebook that I saw, but she has a few more of these. And I don't know if this was done intentionally, but you open the book and, you know, front facing, but then the whole book is upside down. So I'm gonna actually have to start from the end. I don't know if this was intentional, but it's definitely funny and interesting and quirky. So we're starting off here, and it says Sweden style. It shows a wooden room with a nice open window. It looks very cozy. It has little plates on the wall. It has a nice plant hanging from the ceiling, and it displays what I think is a couch bed and a little table, and it combines the same element, sort of. All the powerful objects in this image are wooden, but it plays with the colors. Like there's brown wood, and the rest of the items are blue. And here at the back we have another room that is also really pretty. Might be part of a kitchen or a laundry room or an outside house, like an outside room. It has a beautiful window again and an old school wooden table and wooden chair with some beautiful daisies on it. So I'm gonna start with the book. I've brushed through this numerous times, so I think the best way to do this is I'm gonna flip through and stop at a random spot. And just see what it brings me. Okay. Immediately we're back at another either kitchen room or like living room, or a kitchen room, I mean the part of the kitchen that is not the cooking utilities, but it's more of like a lounge room depending on the size. It's again very old school. It has strong tapestry elements. And a nice couch and what looks to be a really comfy chair with pillows on it. It feels very rural, which is my favorite style, combined with a little bit of bohemian and a little bit of minimalism. Don't ask how I would combine all these, but I just love these elements, parts of each, I guess. So here we're looking at a little garden potentially. We have two beautiful wooden chairs. I like the left one best with the curves and everything. And it could be in front of a shed or a barn. And it has a little old school table as well. How many times am I going to say the word old school? But it fits. I could say vintage, old timey, I don't know. And it looks like they're eating a little pie or a little pot roast or something. And they're drinking potentially coffee or tea. I'd like to imagine coffee. And there's a little basket back here. Maybe they have the kettle in or some biscuits. And they're preparing for a little outback picnic maybe. Okay, let's see. Okay. We have a big house. Beautiful big house. It looks to all be wooden. And it's in the middle of some growth, like forest growth. It could be a forest. But it looks like there's a little field at the back too. So maybe it's just houses surrounded with trees in a field. And it has nice dark wood color as its front, like it's powerful color. And then the roof is a lighter one. It has two white chimneys and white windows. And the windows look so beautiful with the white clouds that are right there. I just think it's a beautiful image. I would really love to live in a house like that at some point in my life. Not necessarily as like in retirement, because I am the kind of person that would live here if it was half an hour away from the city. Unfortunately, this isn't always the case for Greece. But maybe a different country. I don't know. Okay. Oh my god. I'm going crazy about this. This is a similar kind of chair that was in the picnic picture that we saw. And again, this seems to be a part of the kitchen near the window. This is the embodiment of everything I want my kitchen to look like. Well, mostly. Just raw elements and wood and natural colors and like a connection with earthly tones. There is a window and there's little jars on the window where I would imagine I would keep maybe my spices or my tea. Depends how much sunlight they get. A nice old wooden table and the little chairs that I really like with the curve. And there's a beautiful, simple green plant over there at the windowsill as well. Oh, look at this. This is so pretty. This would be so much better if I had a closer camera looking at this, but I don't want to complain. I shan't complain. Okay, next. Oh my. We're leveling up. This is definitely a dining room. It has a beautiful, beautiful big back window that is surrounded by what I'm guessing is ivy plant. The one that climbs around. And the windows, from what I can see, are the classic, I don't know the style name, but the ones that are like little squares. The glass has wood in the middle and makes little squares. And there is a table and a beautiful couch, little couch bed again. And I love the combination of colors here. There's the white wood furniture, the white wooden furniture, and there's also some candlesticks propped up against the wall. And the decoration in this room is minimal, like on the surfaces, but there's a lot going on the walls with beautiful old looking frames, black and white pictures, and simple minimalist frames. And the wall is, well, from this picture I think it's a dark orange, like an ochre, and there's a green rim going around, which I think is a beautiful, delicate detail and a delicate way to give a little bit of life in a room, or just to make it a little bit more, I don't know, interesting without going too much. Should I move to Sweden? It feels like this would be a really good match from what I've seen so far. Okay, let's do this a couple more times. Here's the one. This looks to be a lounge room or a reading room. I don't know, what would you call, what's the like English literal translation to this room, but a reading room or a light room, a sunroom. There looks to be a table, again old looking table, big chopped up wood with a little bowl of fruits in the middle. And there's two wicker chairs left and right, and there's surrounding windows which would bring so much beautiful light into this room, and a delicate but a statement piece chandelier hanging from the ceiling, but from what I can tell it has candles again. Minimal decoration, but the pieces are each so unique. They just put the space together so well. And again, they're going with the similar color palette that I've liked so far, which is a combination of wood and then the orange wall, the blue rim. To be fair, I don't think I would personally go with the wall that orange or vibrant. I would choose a more dulled out color for a room this big. But still a beautiful, beautiful room. This is the one. I've set it up with the picture before as well, I know, but this is so beautiful. This is a kitchen. Again, bright, has very, very beautiful light coming inside. It has an open shelf type of arrangement in the where, I don't know, cupboards could be or closed shelves, but this is really pretty. For a kitchen that is getting used a lot, this would be ideal. I would love to have this in my kitchen, just like open shelves with discrete pieces and little cooking books on the sides. And there's a counter here with a little, again, fruit plate. There's some flowers and plants through the room, which I love. And I see a little coffee machine at the back here. I wouldn't miss it with the coffee eye. If I would show this kitchen to someone, no, if someone asked me, show me a version of what you would want your kitchen to look like, this would be one. I don't know. Just the combination of what I said, basically minimalist parts, but also delicate statement pieces that kind of bring the room together and give character. I think I would get most things used or vintage or, retro if I were to build my own home, which feels very unlikely, but so pretty. And I glimpsed a little picture that I'm gonna find for you to end this the proper way, because if you know me or you've learned anything about me so far, you will know why this will bring everything together. I hope you don't think I'm silly for looking for this, but it's the end of the book and it's called Details or something. So it's not like the whole rooms, but little specific details. And the one that caught my eye is this. Look at this little cat. It looks like it's smiling. It's so content and cute. So I would imagine this being my kitchen window and having a little towel hanging from a little pin and having my tea kettle ready and my wooden spoons in a nice mason pot or a jar. And a little kitty running around, jumping on the window, asking for food. Well, if I had a house, or if I lived in a house that would be like this, I would not only have one or two kittens. Let's be honest here. Let's be realistic. But yeah, I'll finish off here with this beautiful cat. I would love to do this again with another style or another country for even more pictures from here. I hope you enjoyed it. I really did. I love getting inspired by other cultures, and I love checking out different styles and decor and clothes and a lot of things. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and good night.